They will indeed go as they look to throw. Now he'll air one out. He's got it! And he will score! Touchdown Steelers! It's his second touchdown of the year. Terrific way to start this one, Greg, on the opening drive. Getting the ball in the air, down the field, and into the end zone for 6.
We wondered all week, Mike, if this secondary would get tested, especially as the game progressed. Well, we didn't have to wait very long. I mean, a big play early, and we got ourselves a 6-0 ball game.
Here's Jake Elliott for the extra point. His kick is good, and the Steelers will take a 7-0 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This returnable from the 4. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. So here come the Chargers, the offense getting set to come out. They are led by the man who led Michigan to the national championship in 2023, quarterback J.J. McCarthy.
I think when you go back and watch last week's game, Mike, I think 2 things were at play. Number one, let's give credit to the defense. I think they did a nice job of identifying some of the easy layups we've seen this quarterback hit from a week-to-week basis. They took it away. They made him go to his second, third check down through his progression. And then secondly, when the play did line up, when they did get the look they wanted, he just missed a lot of throws. So they know they cannot afford another pedestrian performance out of him this week. If he can play to the standard we've seen in weeks past, they can have a better chance of having a better result.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. Yards are hard to come by there. We'll work it down to the 37-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 9. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. A throw right side is intercepted. And the Steelers are going to take over at their own 41-yard line.
I think he chalked this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
He'll tuck it and take off. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down. They send the tight end in motion. To the air, it's Bennett. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Throwing, Bennett. On the move, past the 40. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
This is what they call an angle route, and what's so hard for these linebackers is it looks like the running back is just trying to beat you to the flat. And then once you overcommit, he puts his foot down and crosses your face, and he's wide open in the middle of the field.
That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. They'll stick with him again. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the... Third and 6. They'll try to get this one on the ground.
Number 20 is the ball carrier. He was brought down at the 4-yard line. A gain of 5. It's fourth down.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on fourth down. Tight end going in motion here. Here it is on fourth down. And he's going to go into the end zone, but he may have gotten a little help along the way. This one's coming back. So holding is the call. We'll take that touchdown off the board. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. This a 31-yard attempt. Elliott's kick is good. And the Steelers will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. He'll be brought down after a short pickup to about the 29. Second down and 8. On the option, they give it to Henry. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
He'll try to run for it.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. But sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. His drive will start on the ground. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. Throwing is Bennett. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. Here's a handoff out of the gun. It's a gain of 10 yards. That's a Steeler first down. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to the Steel City after this. They'll come up on a second down and 8. Bennett to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. It is third and 10. Here's Bennett. Under pressure, he's going to go down again. They've sacked him for a second consecutive time. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They'll try to run. And he's going to have the Steelers' 1st down. That was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give him a new set of downs. They'll stay on the ground. Following the penalty, they'll run it. And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. Now Bennett. Going up top. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. They'll wind up giving the ball over on down. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. Open man, that's Devin Duvernay. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. Oh, he coughs up the football. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. That is incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the 1st half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Here comes Blake Grupe for this field goal drop. This from 34 yards. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Chargers are on the board. It's now 10-3.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well. You're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
They'll come up here 1st and 10. To throw is Bennett. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this 1st half. Back to the air once more on 2nd down. Going for it all. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this 1st half will come to an end. Pretty interesting 1st half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this 2nd half gets underway. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's McCarthy. In the middle of the field, it's taken by C.D. Lamb. He's across midfield. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
He'll get this complete. It's Lamb again. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They'll run it on 1st down with Henry. And the defense, good job sticking to their rules. They didn't take their eyes off the running back, who gains nothing. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go again here with Henry. Just refusing to go down. He winds up with a gain of 7. They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. Oh, there's movement up front. That's going to make this 3rd down a lot tougher. They get the big tackle out of UCLA, Colton Miller there. So now after the penalty, a much tougher prospect to convert. It is 3rd and 9. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Steelers offense getting ready for their opening possession of this 2nd half. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. Second and a yard. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the 1st down. Now a give on the ground, and he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he's close to the 1st down. Gets 4 yards on the gain, but it will bring up 3rd down. He will have a Steelers 1st down. They get 5 on 3rd and 1. He'll be stopped, just a short gain, down to the 30. We'll try the right side this time. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold them to 2 and bring up third down. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. So, point. .21 is the line to gain as we hit third down. Here's a run going left. Even with the lead, they're trying to press the tempo. They'll try and run for it. Oh, he's going to be very close. It depends on the mark. But he is short. They've held him on fourth down. On first down, here's McCarthy.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end.
Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down. They'll try and run for this with Henry. Henry rumbles to the first down and more. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down. They'll go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. Now McCarthy. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Alex Singleton. And the Steelers will take over here just shy of the 30.
Yourself in this situation. You're on defense. You're defending your own goal line. You got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
They'll begin here on the ground. Room to run at the 40. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll stick with him again. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down, forthcoming. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. Oh, big hole left side. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Here's Elliott for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Steelers are able to extend the lead. It's now 17-6. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick 1st down. They'll drop to throw. That's going to be caught by Darius Slayton. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. 2 timeouts still left, but scoring quickly here, a must. It's 1st and 10. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the 4th quarter. You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
He'll let it fly. Deep ball for Slayton. And he's in. Darius Slayton. Touchdown Chargers.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now...
That's caught! So they get the 2-point conversion, and all of a sudden that 11-point deficit down to just a field goal here in the 4th. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Illegal touching. Offense.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. He'll look to throw. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down. Tight end on the move left. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their 2nd. They'll get it with still 1:20 left to go in the game. Here's 3rd and 2. Back to throw. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. The Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. Up the middle they go. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
And he will carry his offense to the red zone. Inside the 20-yard line. Third down, 3 to go. They'll try to get this one on the ground. And the Steelers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 3. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd. Well, a touchdown here could be the capper to a victory. It is 1st and goal. Here's a run. He's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8-yard line. And here comes the whistle and a timeout. 7 seconds to go. On 2nd and goal, they'll give him another shot. He'll take this one down to the 8-yard line. So this one in the win column for the Steelers. And right away you can point to the turnover battle.
You talking about? There's still something else with that. That's what she said. She said, say less. Say less. 'Cause you already got me, baby. Say less. Say less. Talking's only slowing us down. Say less.
I'm a gentleman, baby, and a dog with a bite. I just wanna nibble on your nibble like a night. So sentimental when I step in the middle. When I do a little dance to the turns daylight. So jump.
I ain't seen real problems since seen nothing. I ain't seen real. I ain't seen real problems since tripping off grades. I just be making up different reasons for my nieces. From my way I pick enough to keep it up, but ain't no thing straight. Cause ain't no reason for this money to stay. Like what you want? What you want? I got Jesus giving money, what you want? I've been sitting and pitching this for a reason to cry. So I'ma say I love you, but keep a look on my eye. Cause I can never really want you unless it's money or pride. So when I say I really love you, boy, just know it's a lie. Like I ain't mean it. I ain't mean it. I just need another reason for a sequence. Another bag, another season, another script, another feeling. Boy, God, I gave him a lot, but I keep.
Homie got a pump cause he got no. Homie stay trippin' cause I got no funds. Homie got a pump cause he got no. Homie stay trippin' cause I got no funds. Homie got a bump when it ain't not fun. Boy, Boy, I got a bump way, not fun. Boy, I got a bump way, not fun. Boy, I got a bump way, not fun. Okay, now drop your bag, sass. I've been here from the start. A little snapback, homie, with a plug in his heart. Took these Billy Strum cards and now they rip me apart. Now they run around in circles like them kids in the park. Not afraid of the dark, there ain't no monster inside. I pray to Jesus Christ, homie, they just keep me alive. Why you keep it 53? Cause I've been wrestling with pride. I try to keep it like I'm Texas, got the stop on my side. Girl, you know I'm a saint, so why you giving me hell? My uncle back up on the block and now they begging for bail. He always calling me for paper cause he know I'm the trail. Now I'm eating my McDonald's, I was fresh out of jail. Now I made it out of chunk, at least I know I'm up. Boy, thump, like my neighbors jumping up a pump. Boy, I bump in that Billy Strong, he ain't know he ain't thump. He just grabbed the pump and made it go dumb. Got a pump cause he got no. Homie stay tripping cause I got no funds. Homie got a pump cause he got no. Homie stay tripping cause I got no funds. Homie got a bump way, not fun. Boy, I got a bump way, not fun. Boy, I got a bump way, not fun. Boy, I got a bump way, not fun.
I'm an airport baby, I'm too fly to count. Counting the cash, yeah, it's too high to count. I'm dealing with a fake, yeah, they too fake to doubt. Acting like they are what they not for their clout. They just sucking my blood, they can love what you count. Flowing like water, three with the smiles on the ops gonna pout. They all in the sewers, the south in the clouds.
I'ma stay down till the sound, till the sound, till the sound. On the floor till the steps, bill, with the plan till the steps,
Got no paper, told him quit the pocket watching jeans, ripping at the seams, holding on some dead foes. Schizophrenic with the bag, listen to the money, nigga praying every day. Glad to say I was broke, till I'm battle. Now I got my bands up, 1000 on the bill just to keep the pants up. Only on the real note, I couldn't fake what I've been doing. All my real ones know this nigga riding for his 53, I'm throwing up, they see the G and I keep it tough. Say she feeling little nigga, try to love. Say she love me for my smile, so I'm looking mean as Seen the days of walking, so I'm keeping feathers plugged.
Boy, I got a bump way, not fun. Boy, I got a bump fun. Boy, I got a bump way, not fun. Boy, I got a bump fun.
Sometimes you gotta lose yourself to find yourself again. Welcome back, Marlena.
One for the money and one for the homies. I move with respect, I don't need nothing on me. The Father may wait for me, feel just like Bronny. I got my little belly, my blessings, they on me. They rain, yeah, you see how I'm coming. Come on. It sound like we drumming. I reach on my goals, like my nephew be dope. Back on the rim, riding on rims. Came in all black to that, I came back to my to that reppin' no Cadillac. Feel like a Cadillac, nothing but class. It's never been average, never been on. Averix on me, I'm tougher than homie Javante. The fight is my mantra, I want it, I will. Get you a wheel, they carry it. We fightin' a little, my is all. I'm back in my bag, I'm back in my bag, I'm done. My bag on dog. Back in my duffel, don't fear no opponent. You know I'm gon' hustle like rubber band on it. Counting my blessings, I'm laughing like Jonah. You don't wish me well, I guess you don't know me. Got all these like Malcolm and Sadie. That's word to my mama, tatted on my body. My left arm, they ain't left arm, they still doing harm. Bodies on bodies, cried over Malcolm, I cried over Dolphin. I'm crying for Nipsey, been feeling like Lauren. Carried the cross, got the sun in my eyes. Grew for this, I ain't meant to be no bride. I'm married, but I know you still feel obliged. Bounce on these, I learned from Sinai. Back in my bag and as big as a duffel with blessings on blessings. I came through this struggle, I'm back.
I'm back in my bag, I'm back in my bag on guard. I'm back in my bag, I'm back in my bag on guard.
Yeah. I came through the rain and I came through the thunder. I pushed through the pain, I'm laughing at summer. My hair was way hotter, I feel like a starter. Escape with my truth, I came back like Nirvana. Road is all rocky, it's nothing I real. Go back to back, baby, can't no one here see us. Stomach it all tied, look like a Leah. Went back and forth and back, just like a cornerback. Yeah, you got veins, I respect whole veins. Tell them get low, man. Just flying high, I gave them low, man. Super the color the whip. Culinary on my wrist, cooking you, I ain't forgot what you did. State of it all, eventually falls. Frequency, this is the ship, I'm home.
I'm back in my bag, I'm back in my bag on guard. I'm back in my bag, I'm back in my bag on guard. I'm back in my bag, I'm back in my bag on guard.
that's how I be happening. This for all my not abandoned. For my ladies on stage, they clapping. Transaction, cause your mama need a mansion. Get crackin', put them in the. Can't forget the yellow brother near. Shed so many tears, lost 100 friends. Every time I see them, I'ma need that. Believe that. Label tryna give me feedback, tell me bring the streets back. Fans said they want 2015 Vince. Drop big fish, cuz been weak since. Damn, tell me how you really feel. Yeah. All I wanted was a couple mil, make the city proud, put it on for them, come and tear it down. What are you about? In the ghetto, I'm a Martian, crash landing. In them dirty apartments, stay shining. I'll forever be the hardest, big time. Like the New Orleans, real shine. Like the women know you. City in the ghetto, I'm a soldier. Where they at? Huh? Where they at? Money growing on trees, hanging on palm, spilling. Code 304, she don't want a 16. Renegade on up, make it. Buy your trees, no love. I'ma sleep with my Porsche 911, slide through the section. Gotta show my homies I'm on now. Both souls on the ground, never sold out. What you know about this? No glitz and glamour. Found in my polo pajamas. Face getting ran, gotta watch for the cameras before you get